if it's like changing up. Thank you, Patty. I'm not sure if it's like changing up the. Thank you, Big Jake. I don't know what's going on. The fact that I'm in. Thank you, Icy Cotton. Yeah, you know what's really weird is you guys are watching in America. You are sending. Thank you, Plan Group. Thank you, Yvonne. You guys are sending your heart needs as usual. Thank you, Richard. But for some reason, it's not really registering in our count. Thank you, Michael. I'm gonna finish this meal. I'm having some goose right now. This is the goose blood soup. Okay, thank you, Shumaya and Sunshine. Thank you. So, yeah, we're gonna be in Taiwan for the next 2 weeks. Uh, we're gonna be here until February 3rd. So actually, this year I'm gonna be spending Chinese New Year in Taiwan. Thank you, Kristen and Emerging. Thank you, everybody. The language is get by with English in a lot of places. They also have a local Hokkien dialect, but you can get away with Mandarin at just about most places. All places actually. The writing system is a little bit different. I'll explain that later on. As thank you, Spicy Texan. I'll explain that a little bit on as I make my way around the islands in the next 2 weeks. But I'm very excited. It's my first time back since COVID. Last time I was here was in 2020, in early 2020, before the COVID pandemic. Uh, thank you, Roxanne. So it's been 5 years since I've been back to Taiwan. Um, very, very excited to be back. Super smooth. With an American passport, you can stay for 90 days. So all Americans can stay for 90 days, visa free. They do stamp your passport. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Chrissy. Um, yeah, 90 days. I could be here for 90 days if I want to, but I'll be here for what's it called? I'll be here for 2 weeks. Be here in 2 weeks. Yes. All righty. By the way, check this out, everybody. Thank you, Senhen. Check this out, everybody. Thank you, Dream for Life. Look at this. Look at this goose blood over here. Mm, mm, goose blood. We're having some goose blood, baby. So we're gonna walk around a little bit after, but the cost of the hotel here is higher than mainland China. Um, for roughly the same quality. The reason why I decided to come here is Chinese New Year is going to be later on this week. So in about 1 week, it's going to be Chinese New Year, and I wanted to come to Taiwan specifically because Chinese people from mainland, for the most part, except you have business purposes, for the most part, they can't come here for tourism. So the island of Taiwan currently is they the mainland government doesn't give travel permits at the moment to come to Taiwan. If you're a business person, you have official business here, you can get a business permit. But for the average person, they can't actually come here on vacation. So what that means in the calculus of my head is that it's probably going to be fewer people because during Chinese New Year, Japan's going to be packed, Thailand's going to be packed, Singapore is going to be packed. All these places that are very popular with Chinese tourists is going to be packed. Hong Kong is going to be packed. Macau is going to be packed. Everything is going to be packed. There's going to be Chinese people everywhere, but they can't actually come to Taiwan because the mainland government is not giving out permits, if that makes sense. So I figured, you know what, I might as well come to Taiwan at this particular time because I can avoid the crowds. Does that kind of make sense, everybody? Does that make sense at all? So we'll find out. I think Taiwan's a very safe place. I got a lot of great memories of this place. Um, again, I haven't been back in 5 years. Thank you, Lorraine. I have not been back in 5 years. Um, yeah, I'm just really looking forward to taking you guys around and showing you guys Taiwan because I have a lot of fond memories of this place. This is my fourth time here. Thank you, Chief L. So I've been to Taiwan 3 times before. This is my fourth time. Remember, as an American citizen, you can stay you can stay in Taiwan for 90 days. 90 days, visa free. Okay, thank you, Cherish, visa free. Okay, so let me go ahead and finish the soup. Now, I'm at the night market. I did a little bit of walking around before before I started to stream, and I gotta tell you, this is a very different from mainland. Some things are similar. Thank you, Mark. Some things are similar, but a lot of things are also very different. Thank you, Mark. Okay, no visa. You don't need to get a visa to come to Taiwan if you're an American citizen. It's visa free for 90 days. 90-day visa free. What's up, Dan? What's up, everybody? All right, great to see everyone. So I took a few days off. I took a few days off, everybody. Oh, I don't know how many moderators I got on right now. I think I got Peony. Peony, we need to make it be known to the people. Thank you, Apex. We need to make it be known to the people that you cannot charge coins on TikTok right now. You can only do it on the web browser at tiktok.com/coins. So our moderator, please let the people know that this is something that please pin that comment. How much would I spend in a month in Taiwan? Thank you, Rita. Um, Let me first tell you how much this meal was. So I ordered a very small plate of goose meat and a bowl of goose blood soup at this night market, a very famous night market called Ningxiang Night Market. We're about to walk through it. Now, it cost me 260 Taiwan dollars, which in American dollars is just over, I think it's about $8.20, $8.30. And $8.30. Yeah, about $8.30 for this meal. I just got off the plane about 2 hours ago, and so I have to get some food in me. Yeah, I think my moderator's got to get that comment pin, tiktok.com/coins. Man, somebody asked me if I had a good dinner with Chris. So I had dinner with Chris last night. I was in Hong Kong. I took a few days off. I took a few days off, and um, I took 3 days off, and I had dinner with Chris last night, and I enjoyed it. He's a great guy. Really enjoyed meeting him. Yeah, it was a great experience. Great, very much enjoyed meeting him. But I didn't feel like streaming yesterday. I just felt like chilling with him, chatting. Moderators, we gotta get this comment pinned. We gotta get that comment pinned, everybody. Get that comment pinned. Thank you, Patty. Go ahead. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to go ahead and finish this booth. Now we're gonna walk around a little bit. Man, we sitting outdoors, man. This shit is fucking leaking, bro. See this shit right here? It's fucking leaking. I'm sitting outdoors, man. This roof is leaking, bro. This shit is leaking. The roof is leaking. Yeah, that's the comment. That's it, y'all. Bear with me for 1 second. Let me get some food in me and then we'll walk around. Happy Happy Wednesday morning. Look at that. Good morning, Better Jackson. Good morning, everybody. Morning. We're just getting started, y'all. We're just getting started. So, stay patient. What's up, everybody? Right. No, no. There you go. Paying attention. Give me 5 minutes. We finish. Give me 2 minutes. We finish the rest of the shoot. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. First day back on the road, everybody. Pardon me. First day back on the road. Give me 1 second. All right. All right, everybody. Long time no see. 3 days. All right. We are here in Taiwan, everybody. We finally made it. Great to see everybody. All right. Listen, this is the first time. Thank you, Mario. This is the first time since I started streaming last February that we have left the mainland China, we have left Hong Kong, and we have left Macau. This is the first place that we are at. Okay, this is the first place. By the way, you guys can hear me. Every one of you guys can hear me. Okay, can you all hear me? Share this live stream. Yeah, Peony, keep that comment pinned. Can you guys all hear me? Is it clear? Because I'm using ear pods. No lagging either. Okay. All right. So let me explain a few things to you guys. All right. So let's share the live stream. All right. This is the first time since I started streaming that we are somewhere in China that is not under the rule of the CCP. Okay, for better or worse, you can have your opinions about the CCP, but the reality is that Taiwan has its own independent government. There's no internet restrictions here whatsoever. I could go on the hub, I could go on TikTok, I could go on YouTube, I can go anywhere I want without any restrictions. So I'm not using a VPN. So I anticipate my internet is actually going to be pretty good over the course of the next few days. Okay, I expect my internet to be really good. I got 5G, everything's working beautifully, but we are here in Taiwan. All right, let's go ahead and walk around. By the way, man, before we even start walking around, check this out. They drive on the right side of the street here. Check this out. So, see this shit right here? Look at this. This is called Ningxia Night Market. All right. Now, the one thing I remember about Taiwan from a long time ago is this place is like super, super packed. Like, you guys have to understand, man, Taiwan is a small island. It's a very small island. I could drive around Taiwan in like maybe a day, like maybe 2 days at the most, starting from Taipei and just do a loop. If I drove nonstop, I think I could do it in like maybe 24 hours, maybe less. It's not a big island. Roughly, I don't know an American comparison to it, man, but my geography ain't exactly the greatest. Okay. But everybody tap on the screen and share this live stream, everybody. I need you guys to tap on the screen and share this live stream. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. All right, this is probably the most famous night market. It's called Ningxia Night Market. Very, very famous night market. Okay, thank you, Mike. And make sure y'all follow the channel and share this live stream, y'all. Let's keep it moving. All right, so as we walk in here, man, they're getting ready to close up probably in like an hour or two. It's a lot of things that are similar to what I see in mainland China. There's also a lot of things that are very different from what I see in mainland China. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hello. Hey, thank you, Night Razor. Look, everybody, over the next 2 weeks, man, we're gonna be streaming a lot. Every single day, we're gonna be streaming. We're getting back to it. We're getting back to it, everybody. Thank you, Penny Power. We're getting right back to it. We're getting back to our regular rhythm. I mean, we're probably not gonna be like walking around every single stream. We'll be sitting still in certain streams, okay? But we're getting back on the horse. Look at that. Thank you, Penny Power. Everybody, let's keep the comments flowing. Share this live stream. Thank you, Greg Robertson. Keep the comments flowing. Share the live stream, everyone. All right, so a few things about Taiwan. Population, I don't know, 20 million? Somebody could look this up. I don't know what the population of Taiwan is. 20 million? 25 million? It's got to be less than 30 million people. Dating back, I think, as early as the Ming Dynasty, if not earlier, Taiwan used to be a part of China. After the first Sino-Japanese War in the 1800s, in the late 1800s, it was given to Japan. It was forcefully taken by Japan and turned into a colony. So over the next few days, you guys are going to see a lot of Japanese influence. A lot of Japanese influence in Taiwan. Their toilets, their magazines. There'll be a lot of there's going to be a lot of Japanese influence. Now, I want you guys to check this out. All right. Look at their writing system. Their writing system is also different from mainland China. Okay. These words look kind of the same. They use traditional Chinese writing, which is far more complicated with far more strokes. What's up, Judy? That's simplified Chinese. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. You're going to see it like this. I don't even know what this word says. I don't even know what the hell this word says. This says Jing and this is Ding. I don't even know what this word says. This is the traditional Chinese word. I don't even know what the hell this is. A lot of these words, I can't even read it. Okay. Like this one right here. I know what this one says shrimp. Okay. Obviously it says shrimp right here, but that's written totally different from how they write it in mainland China. This says soup. Okay, so obviously that says soup over here, also written differently. So this is like a lot of words I can't even read. Like this one right here, you see this one right here, this one's supposed to say chicken. I ain't never seen chicken written like this before. Man, my Chinese writing is already at a fifth grade level. I'm already at a fifth grade level when it comes to my Chinese, bro. This is like this makes it way worse, y'all. Makes it way worse. I met up with Chris yesterday. So Chris and I had the good fortune of meeting Chris yesterday. Very cool guy. We hung out for like 3 hours, 4 hours, I think. I think I met up with him at like yeah, we hung out for like 3, 4 hours. We had dinner. Let's keep it moving. Yes, everybody, please make sure you follow the channel and share this live stream, everyone. Make sure y'all follow the channel and share this. Hit that share button. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Henry. You know, I always told you guys, my thank you, Henry. I always told you guys I will do this shit for free. Obviously, I don't want to do it for free for too long because you're gonna run out of money because you got to go to all these hotels and shit. Okay, you got to fly and stuff. That all costs money. But as this TikTok situation is getting figured out, a lot of people are unable to charge coins on the app, and they have to go to the website. I guess I'll basically be doing this for nearly free for maybe however long this is gonna be. This situation is gonna be around. I don't know what the situation is, but I just know that you can't download the app TikTok on the App Store right now. Oh, look at that. Boom. Keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving, y'all. Please follow this channel and share this live stream. It is crowded. But you know what else? You know what? Other than the fact that it's crowded, thank you, Terry. You know what's the thing? Other than the fact that it's crowded, it. Thank you, baby JS. Listen, the streets are also narrow as hell. By the way, man, I think they got me on the Taiwan. I think they got me in the Taiwan zone, y'all. Because all the shit that's flashing across my screen right now is like in Taiwan Chinese writing. I think like right now, because I'm using a Taiwanese SIM card, they got me slotted in the TikTok Taiwan region, which I guess I'm gonna be getting some Taiwanese viewers. That's good. That's good. Let's keep it moving. I also cannot use CapCut right now because CapCut is a ByteDance app. So like my video editing is also impacted. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Bayside. So it's this is really weird right now. I don't know. Really kind of weird right now. Let's keep it moving though. Keep it moving. I'm telling y'all, we are in for a treat, y'all. We are in for a treat. You guys want headphones on or off until the ban is settled? Yeah, I figured as much. I figured when you're Apple and you're Google, they don't want any legal liabilities. So I think we're gonna have this issue pretty much for the next 3 weeks, 3 months, 75 days. But anyway, by the way, I want to show you guys something. I'll show you guys something. Check this out. Y'all see this shit right here? Look at this. Y'all see this shit right here? Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Y'all see this? Man, the one day I tell Gio to pen a message for me, he doesn't use all caps. He uses all lowercase. I know. So I don't want to talk. I want to get back to what we used to do. I don't want to talk about politics too much, but we are in a very rough situation right now. By the way, we're in a very rough situation right now with the app. Thank you, Jamie, because thank you, Jamie. We're kind of in like a no man's land. The law is in place. You got to follow the law. Just because President Trump says you're not getting in trouble. Thank you, Patty. Doesn't mean that companies could just go and start posting the website. It just doesn't. Let me put it this way. President Trump is a very powerful man, but he is not more powerful than the rule of law. America is a land of laws, and this TikTok ban is passed and ratified by the Supreme Court. This is a law. So even though Donald Trump says he's not going to enforce the law, it doesn't mean that companies are going to go ahead and put it. It doesn't mean that Apple is going to put the app back on the App Store. Does that make sense? This is a law. The TikTok, the foreign divestiture, the foreign investment, whatever this fucking rule is called, it's a law. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, Judy, you got to be very careful with that word now. Judy, you got to be very careful. You got to be very, very careful. Because Taiwan's not a nation. You got to be very, very careful with that word, nation. You got to be very, very careful. You cannot use that word. We gotta unpin this comment. Listen, you can't use that word, Judy. You can't use that word, Judy. That is not the right comment. Okay, you could just say island. Okay, because we're in a very tricky place now. We're in a very tricky situation right now. We're in a very tricky situation. See, like this, I don't see this a lot in mainland China. Thank you, Big Al. Let's keep the comments flowing, everybody. Share the live stream. Let's keep it moving. I'll show you guys my hotel room later. What I get for $50 a night in the capital city of Taiwan, which is Taipei. Shannon, it's not a nation because I assume you're an American, Shannon. So America recognizes this thing. So our country recognizes this thing called the One China policy. It's a policy that goes back to the administration of Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace. So the One China policy states that there's only one China. So Taiwan is a part of it. Now, the interesting thing about it is Taiwan has their own democratic government. The Taiwanese government has their own Congress. I think they might have a Senate as well. Their president is democratically elected. They have general elections just like we do in America. But America still recognizes it as a part of China. So it's a very tricky situation. Most countries in the world, I believe 99% of the countries in this world, including the United Nations, recognize the one China policy. However, how do I say this in a respectful way without getting down a rabbit hole? The fact that I could use TikTok right now without using a VPN probably tells you that it's not the same system as mainland China, right? They don't pay any taxes to mainland China. There's no politicians from mainland China that rules here in Taiwan. The Chinese money, renminbi, doesn't work here in Taiwan. They have their own money. They have their own military using American equipment in most cases. They have their own laws. They have their own passport. Their passport is green. I saw it today with my own eyes. They have their own passport. So it's a tricky situation, everybody. It's a tricky situation. On paper, it's a part of China, but in reality, on the ground, it works very differently. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, we can't be lagging, y'all. There's no way we're lagging, everybody. We're not lagging, are we? We're not lagging, are we? Are we lagging? Thank you, Teresa. Are we lagging? No, we shouldn't be lagging. We got good 5G here. We got good 5G network here. We should be good, man. We should be good. We got good 5G, man. Look at this. How fresh that is. My voice sounds different. Is my voice different? Because I'm using headphones. You know what? Let me try this without the headphones, everybody. Let's see if this is a little bit better. All right, Gio and my moderators, I need you guys to get the comments in. You gotta get those comments in. Is this a little bit better? This is a little bit better, everybody? Better? All right, look, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on over the course of the next 2 weeks. We're gonna be in Taiwan for 2 weeks. All right, we're going everywhere. I'm very optimistic about the 5G here. I heard Taiwan has great 5G. Their 5G network is amazing. So our internet signal should be great. We should never lag. Like, we should literally never lag when we are in Taiwan. Their 5G network is very good. We got a 15-day unlimited 5G package. I'm really excited, y'all. I hope we don't run out of shit to do in the next 15 days. Man, what the hell is that? What is that? I look good, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody, tap on my face. Share this live stream. 哎，你好。Oh, look at that.
来哥，你要去什么？
哦，看一看，看一看。
好。
哎。Man, don't be, hey, don't be playing with me with the lag, y'all. Don't be playing with me, man. We shouldn't be lagging here at all. What the fuck is that? 这什么东西啊？哦，腰子，哦，猪腰子。Oh my god, that is pig kidney. I like that. I like that. Pig kidney, y'all. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Man, let's keep it moving. Sound is better. I've been looking forward to coming out, man. What's up, Uncle Yo too? I've been looking forward to coming out, and you know, once again, it goes back to what I was saying a little bit earlier. You know, as I'm here in Taiwan, you have to understand, I came here strategically. It's not random that I'm here. Okay, it's not a random decision that I decided to come out here. What the fuck is that? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. So, it's not a. Oh wow, I think it's raining, y'all. So, all right, everybody, hear me out. It's not a coincidence that I'm out here in Taiwan during Chinese New Year. It's intentional. It's about to be Golden Week for travel. A lot of Chinese people from mainland are going to visit not only everywhere in China, but they're also going to be in Hong Kong, they're going to be in Macau, they're going to be in Japan, they're going to be in Singapore, they're going to be in Thailand. All these Asian regions nearby is going to be full of Chinese people starting this week. Because a lot of people start to take a few days off before Chinese New Year. So I decided to come to a place where mainland Chinese people cannot come to, which is Taiwan. They can't come here. Thank you, Uncle. They can't come here. I'm not gonna get into why. They just can't come here. The relationships between, you know, Beijing and Taiwan is not very good right now. So tourists aren't permitted to come right now. They're gonna slowly open it up to people from Fujian and Shanghai over the course of the next few months, I hear. But as of right now, there's no mainland Chinese people walking. It's all locals and foreigners, Americans, French people, British people. As an American, you can come to China, or you can come to Taiwan and stay for 90 days. Thank you, Terry. What's up, Regina? You can stay for 90 days if you are an American. Visa free. But you do need to have a page ready in your passport. Because unlike Hong Kong or Macau, they will stamp. They will stamp you. What's up, Uncle? What's up, Uncle? Let's keep it moving. So it's raining. We're just gonna keep it moving, y'all. What's up, Kay? What's up, everybody? Wakey, wakey, everybody. Wakey, wakey. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Let's show you guys my hotel. It's already 11:20 here. I'm gonna show you guys what my room looks like. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. And also, please keep sharing this live stream, y'all. Keep sharing this live stream. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, JoJo. By the way, I flipped out of my SIM card altogether, so I'm using a local SIM card. So I wonder how that's going to impact my traffic. I don't know. No, it's not worldwide, man. It ain't no worldwide. Because I tell you, if it is, oh, this looks good though. If it is worldwide, it's not worldwide, Rod. Because if it is worldwide, Chinese people will be here. Mainland Chinese people will be here, but they're not. So it's not worldwide at all. Keep it moving. I keep running into the same people over and over again. It's like deja vu, man. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Obviously, TikTok has to give traffic to new people. I understand that. But the algorithm is very different now. We're just going to keep doing what we do. I like it, by the way, when we have a very calm room. We ain't got to worry about the traffic going up and down. We have a very, you know, see, this is just like mainland China. But the price is different, though. All right, so you see this in mainland China. We've been everywhere in mainland China. They have this in mainland China, right? Usually in mainland China, it's like 10 yuan, $1.40 for a little glass. Here, see that? Sugarcane juice, about $3. $1.40 on the mainland,
about $3 here for some sugarcane juice. Now, you got to understand, everybody, Taiwan is a tropical environment. They get a lot of typhoons, they get a lot of hurricanes. It's an island. They get hit with a lot of hurricanes. So this is why you see beautiful coconuts over here. They produce coconut, tropical climate. I believe this is local. This should be local. It should be local coconut. We ought to try this one of these days. We'll keep moving. So things, now let's talk about the average salary based on my understanding. Average salary in Taiwan should be about $1,500. I stand corrected if my numbers are not right, but I think I'm pretty close. $1,200, $1,500 average salary here in Taiwan. Actually, probably $1,500 is the average salary here in Taipei. Maybe if you go to some of the smaller cities here in Taiwan, it's probably even lower. $1,500 a month, 45,000 to 50,000 Taipei dollars per person. I would imagine is our average income here. Let's keep sharing this live stream. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Coach Gio, I need you to pin some comments. I need you to pin some comments, Coach. Let's keep it moving. Now, talk about their language a little bit. I could communicate with everybody. They speak perfect Mandarin, but they speak it with a slight accent. They speak Mandarin with a slight accent, everybody. So I don't know how to describe their accent. Their accent is like a little bit like a Fujian accent. Thank you, Terry. It's like when you're in Fujian, China, like a Hokkien accent. So you can very easily tell a Taiwanese Chinese accent versus a mainland Chinese accent. It's a little bit different. The accents are a little bit different. When you watch their TV, the way the people speak on TV, they could tell, thank you, Peter D, they could tell that I come from mainland China. They could easily tell. Just when I open my mouth, they could tell that I was born and raised in mainland China. It doesn't matter that I'm an American. When I speak to them in Mandarin, it's a dead giveaway that I am from mainland China because our accent, Mandarin in mainland China, sounds a little bit different from the accent here. Now, obviously, I'm speaking English, so that's irrelevant. But, it's another distinction. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now, they do not speak Cantonese here. So if you think about, Hong Kong and Macau and these types of places, they don't actually speak Cantonese here. They do not speak Cantonese here. They only speak Mandarin. They also speak Hakka, and they speak Hokkien. What's up, Dorito? Thank you, Dorito. They also speak Hokkien. See, are they friendly to me is going to be the million-dollar question, everybody. I want you guys to understand something. When I first came, you guys are going to see a lot of Japanese influence over the course of the next few days. You guys are going to see a lot of Japanese influence. Now, hear me out, everybody. When I was here 4 years ago, I was here 5 years ago when I first came to China. I was very unfamiliar with the culture here in China. It's a nice way of saying I was an idiot back then. I didn't know anything. I was an idiot back then. Okay? I was an idiot back then. So for me, back then, I didn't really know about the cultural intricacies of how the mainland people feel about people here, how they feel about people in mainland, how the people in Hong Kong feel about the people in mainland, vice versa. I was coming back from America, so I didn't know anything. That's no longer the case. I've been living here for 6 years now. I've been living in mainland China. I've been living in Shenzhen for 6 years. I've heard a lot of stories about how you would be treated a little bit differently if you spoke like a mainland person, which I do. So we'll find out during the course of the next few weeks if it's really true. Now, obviously, they can't say shit to me because you know what I got in my pocket. I got one of them blue passports that got an eagle on it. So I ain't afraid of nobody, okay? I ain't afraid of nobody. But I am curious whether or not, I've never seen this before in mainland China. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the hell that is. I ain't never seen this before, man. I speak Mandarin. Everybody. I speak Mandarin. Hey, how you doing? I speak Mandarin. The signal is good, everybody. I could just tell the signal is good because we got a consistent green. We are green. tap on my face, share this live stream, keep the comments flowing. Hey, we in time. See, I'm telling you guys, a lot of times when our signal is bad, man, a lot of times when our signal is bad, it's not because of internet. It's because of the Great Firewall. It's because of what's it called? It's because of the VPN that messes it up. How much is this？80吗？这个是？
没有，这个没有，这原味的才80是有加金沙酱的。
哦。
说的一个。
原味的是吗？
对，原味的60。
给我来个。
有加蛋、加葱、加九层塔，这个哈。OK， 那你吃到吗？
不辣，no spicy.
OK.
You take Apple Pay? You take Apple Pay?
可以。
I want to get the Apple Pay. Save some of my cash, please. Trying to save some cash over here. What's the sauce you putting on this? 这什么东西啊？ What is that?
这是蒜泥酱。
Alright.
Spicy 吗
？No spice. No spice. $2. I'm gonna pay with Apple Pay. Is that okay? All right. How do I pay with Apple Pay? I gotta scan to pay with Apple Pay. How do I pay? 怎么付啊 ？Apple Pay 怎么付啊？
直接扫。
Scan this? I didn't even know you could scan. How do you do this shit? 怎么扫？
对，你要扫我们这个QR码。
是用这个？
对，可以对。
是 right here? I don't even know how this works.
OK, Apple Pay.
Apple Pay?
对 ，Apple Pay. OK. OK, 65.
65?
Yeah. 65.好，吃吧。
I think I did it. Does that work?
谢谢。
Alright, thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Oscar. Full.
付了，对。
Man, look at how long that took me. Look at how long this took me, man. This took me a long ass time. This took me a long ass time, y'all. So apparently, no, you're welcome. Apparently, to use Apple Pay over here, you gotta scan this code over here, and then you could use Visa. You could use with this iCash thing. I don't know what that is, but you could use this Taiwan Pay over here, and then you could use Apple Pay. And then Apple Pay, you can also use Visa, MasterCard, or JCB, whatever the hell JCB is. No American Express, they don't do that over here. So every single vendor, you know, in mainland China, you also scan a code for WeChat, but it's a lot quicker. Here, the interface is a little bit slower, but I'd imagine it's gonna get better and better. I think it'll get better and better, get faster and faster. Very good, very good.
谢谢。
Thank you.
谢谢。
Let's keep it moving. All right. How do you use Apple? I never used Apple Pay one time in China. In mainland China, I have never used Apple Pay before. I don't even know what the hell. I've never even seen that before in China, in mainland China. Look at this. So I've never seen that before either. Kind of. What?
这个不是沙茶，
哦，
是我们独特的酱。
哦，是酱是吗？
酱粉。
酱粉。Oh, I got you.
你可以买一支试试看。不会让
Keep walking. I'm gonna keep it moving, y'all. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm telling y'all, man, the one thing I really want is the steak right here, man. This steak look nice as hell. I be drooling at looking at the steak. 这个怎么这个 Oh shit, okay.
这个是中的，这个是小的，可以参考一下。
Okay. Okay, so this one actually takes Alipay. Okay, so this one takes Alipay. This one, you can use Apple Pay by scanning here. They also have something called Line Pay over here. Okay, see, I only have 12,000 Taiwan dollars. I got about $400 in US in cash. I'm trying to make that cash last as long as possible. Trying to make that cash last as long as possible without going to the ATM. All right, I think I'm gonna skip on the protein. I had a lot of protein tonight already. Let's keep moving. Walk back to my hotel, y'all. All right. Okay, so you can see right here. You can see. By the way, look. As I'm looking at the letters over here, you can see you could call a cab over here in Taiwan, and you could use something called Google Pay. I don't know what the hell that is. What is Google Pay? You can also use Apple Pay. That's what their cabs look like. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Now, the area that I'm staying in, obviously I have no idea what this is, this neighborhood, but it looks to be pretty working class. It looks to be a very working class neighborhood, which is good. I like working class neighborhood. I'm working class. Shit, I'm working class. But we're gonna be going to the fancy part of Taiwan tomorrow, this evening. We're gonna be going to the fancy part of Taiwan later this evening when we'll be going to Taipei 101 and all those fancy places, all those bougie places. But you guys have to understand, Taiwan is what they call one of the 4 dragons of East Asia. So back in the early 90s, just look at these streets over here. You're gonna see a lot of Japanese influence when we walk down the streets. Like the way their alleys even look. It looks like you're in Tokyo. It looks like you're in Osaka. A lot of Japanese influences when you're here. Now, one of the things you have to realize, everybody, Taiwan was a Japanese colony for like 50 years. Thank you, Patricia. Literally for like 50 years, this island was a Japanese colony. So a lot of things that the Japanese do in Japan, they do here. Very, very different. Thank you, Denise. This place is still very, very close to Japan. Emotionally, you can see Japanese companies everywhere. When I was taking a bus from the airport on my way here, thank you, 22 Files, I saw this thing called Nippon Express, which is a Japanese shipping company called Japan Express. You would never see that shit in China. You would never see that shit in China. You would never see the Chinese government allow a company called Japan Express operate a shipping and parcel system here in mainland China, but I saw it here in Taiwan. Now, one of the interesting things about Taiwan is that it seems like everybody has a scooter. Okay, it seems like everybody has a scooter, but their scooters is different from mainland China. It's all gas powered. So all these scooters over here, as you'll notice, they all have an exhaust. They all have an exhaust. Thank you, Jer Bear. They all have an exhaust here. So I don't want to say that they are behind mainland China, but this is what China had 30 years ago when I was a kid. And they're still using it. So I don't know, man. You see what I'm getting at with this. You see what I'm getting. I don't know if it's the same algorithm. I'm in Taiwan right now. So I don't know. Look, this looks like so they got Food Panda over here. Okay, so this is their delivery driver over here, Food Panda. Let's keep it moving. You can see English everywhere. Thank you, Toy Man. Yeah, absolutely. I know Vietnam still does. But Hyotu, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you have to understand, in my eyes, Taiwan became a wealthy place a long time ago. Does that make sense? It became hold on one second. It became a wealthy place a long time ago, but in many ways, for the next 2 weeks, I got to choose my words carefully because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But I feel like a lot of people in Taiwan thank you, Jamie. I feel like a lot of people in Taiwan are living, how do I say this, man? I gotta pick my words carefully, everybody. I'm not trying to offend anybody in Taiwan because I do like this place, man. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I feel like this place is kind of broke nowadays. I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like this place is kind of broke nowadays. I feel like compared to mainland China and the way that mainland China has been developing, this place looks a little bit beat up and a little bit run down. It doesn't mean it's not good. It just means that it looks a little bit older. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not. Does that make sense, everybody? Like it just looks like if you look at these buildings, I'm sure 40 years ago it was glimming. Thank you, Casey. I'm sure that 40 years ago when Taiwan was leading one of the 4 dragons of Asia when it comes to economic development, I'm sure these look very new back then. But 40, 30 years later, they just look very dated. It's like whereas if you go to Vietnam right now, if you go to mainland China, everything is glistening, everything is new. All the buses, all the roads, all the cars, all the buildings, they all look so much newer. But you have to remember, this place became rich 30 years ago. When mainland China was still very poor, this place was already becoming rich. Does that make sense? Thank you, Lil Felix. I speak my mind. I kind of keep it honest with you guys. But this place is one of those. It's one of those places where when you walk around and you kind of realize, man, like for example, you just look at this vibe over here, y'all. You see this right here? This place is closed. Okay, hopefully the signal. What's up, Sheila? Good morning to you. Thank you, Lil Felix. Thank you, Lil Felix. We're gonna keep walking around. Who are the other 3 dragon countries? It's South Korea, and it's actually not countries, by the way. It's a lot of, Hong Kong was one of them. Hong Kong's obviously not a country. Hong Kong's part of China, but it's Taiwan, Hong Kong, South Korea, and somebody else. I'm not sure if it's Japan or what, but it's somebody else. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Singapore. There we go. Singapore. There we go. Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and South Korea. Exactly. Let's keep it moving. So for many of you guys, you have to understand that Taiwan is an allied nation. So Taiwan is very close with the United States. But when I say very close, I really just mean they rely on us for their security, right? They buy all their weapons from America. The United States has military personnel. I bet you guys didn't know this. Taiwan has American military boots on the ground training their military. Okay? So they buy all of our weapons. They get a lot of aid every single year. And over the course of the next few years, as Donald Trump is president, it's going to be very interesting to see the relationship between Taiwan and America. Thank you, Abu Ali, because Donald Trump is not one. Thank you, Abu. Donald Trump is not one to give away shit. He doesn't give away stuff. He's a businessman. He doesn't like giving away things free. He's been saying that, thank you, Richard, Taiwan should be paying for his own defenses. Let's keep it moving. Okay, he's been saying that Taiwan should pay for his own defense. Okay, let's keep it moving, everybody. Gio, we got to keep pinning that comment we talked about. There's no point in pinning this comment because they can't subscribe right now. Without Apple, they can't subscribe. The subscribe button is broken. We got to keep pinning that comment we talked about, Gio. They can't actually subscribe. All right, look. You see these little massage places? All right, let me show you guys how much a massage costs over here in Taiwan. All right. So you can get a little foot massage for about $12 actually, $12. You can get a full body massage for 800 Taiwanese dollars, which is $22 for a full body massage. And it's pretty empty. You see. Sending subscription is broken as well, Apex. I don't even think you can send subscriptions. You could try though.